Shalom amigos, I'm Edie J. Adler with another fabulous, easy, low-calorie recipe from my soon-to-be bestseller book, My Yiddish Grandma. You can find this on Amazon.com, and it has wonderful stories that my grandmother, Mama Angelita, used to tell me when I was little, growing up in Mexico City. And I've also included a few easy, tasty, wonderful, secret recipes from my family. Today we're going to make nopalitos. Nopalitos is a cactus, and it's absolutely delicious. You can buy the jar in the Mexican section of your supermarket because we don't want to trouble ourselves boiling and cutting and all of that, but you do need to rinse this really well. Okay, so let's get them out of there. Give them a nice rinse. And let's transfer them to our bowl over here. I'm only cooking for two, Neil and I, so I'm only making one jar. You also need some cilantro. Here's a little secret. If you want to keep your cilantro a little bit fresh for a little bit longer, put it in water and put it in your refrigerator. It will save for a few more days. We're also going to need tomato. Everything's pre-washed. So you chop your tomato. Nice and easy. This recipe goes very well with fish, grilled fish, and it also goes with chicken. You can dress it up or down depending on how you like your food. You could serve it with hamburgers or with sirloin steak. You dress it up or down. I'm going to use a little bit more tomato because my husband Neil loves his tomato. Let's get rid of the cores. We don't want the cores. So, and this is also a very quick recipe. And very healthy. People use the cactus plant in Mexico for medicinal purposes. You're going to need a jalapeno. Here's another secret. If you want your jalapeno spicy, what you do is you just roll it like this a few times, and that will release the oils and make it a little spicier. You take the tip off, make like a little cross, so it will chop a little easier. Now if you don't want it too spicy, don't use too much jalapeno. Very simple. We'll save that for the bird. Put it in there. We're going to need about 1/3 of an onion, which I chopped ahead of time just to save some time. Okay? We're going to need the the cilantro, which I've already chopped also, just to save some time. Let me rinse this off real quick. Okay, we need a lemon. And just squeeze the lemon right into your nopalito salad. My bird is very quiet today. One of my 3 noisy parrots. He's standing behind me, hoping that I'm going to drop a piece of tomato. Okay. Now, you are also going to need some queso fresco. Queso fresco is the best for this recipe, but if you can't find it where you live, you can substitute with any kind of soft cheese that you can easily work with. And let's get rid of the liquid a little bit. There we go. We're going to need about, not too much, about that much. You can add more if you like it. This is really good for quesadillas also. And just use your fingers. I think I'm going to use a little bit more. I like cheese. So there you go. That's it. Let's get rid of these things over here in the sink. There's our hands. And Neil likes a little bit of vinegar. Neil is my husband. Just a little touch. And a little bit of olive oil. Just a tiny little touch. Now, if you would like to try nopalitos before you make them, you can go to La Fonda in Wilshire. They also serve delicious nopalitos. The finishing touches, a little bit of fresh pepper. A little bit of salt. And then we just toss it. I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. It's healthy, easy, inexpensive, low calorie. You can't go wrong with this. It goes well with almost everything. It goes well if you're going to serve this with beef. I don't eat beef, but if you're going to serve it even just by itself, because it's spicy, I recommend a nice bold red wine. I'm very partial to Rosenthal, especially the Merlot. 2002 Rosenthal Merlot. Lahaim. You can find this and many other recipes and many good stories for you and your family in my book, My Yiddish Your Grandma. Look for it on Amazon.com. See you next time. Thanks for watching.